Ryan, well, good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for hanging in. My name is Jim MacLellan, and I'm with the Port of Los Angeles, and my main job is to try to develop more trade. So that's why I'm here today. So it's hard to know where to begin because it's such a big story. But I think I'd like to sum it up in 3 quick points. First of all, I'd like to deliver some good news to everybody. I'm sure we're looking for good news after the recession. And secondly, I'd like to just mention that we are the #1 area for resources. In Southern California and Baja, we have a mega community and the #1 set of resources, whether it be sea cargo, air cargo, truck, rail, and professional services. For example, there are excellent custom brokers and freight forwarders that can take what would be otherwise a nightmare off the shoulders of small to medium-sized businesses that want to enter the international market. So those are 3 things I'd like to quickly touch on. So first of all, our region, and although I'm from LA, strategically we are one gateway. So we have these wonderful array of resources. For example, we have the most trade commissioners and the most consul generals of any other location in the world with the exception of Hong Kong and New York. Now I know that's primarily a benefit to the import community, but it's symbolic of our importance in terms of international trade. Ever since the end of the Cold War, there have been 2 pillars to our economy in Southern California. One of the pillars is familiar. It's Hollywood, and I'll group that with tourism, cinema, the whole movie and video industry. And maybe we could lump in tourism with that. So that's kind of one pillar of our community. The other pillar of our community, prior to the end of the Cold War, was the aerospace and defense military complex. With the end of the Cold War, there was a downsizing, as you know, of military bases that created a very serious recession. We think that the recession we went through was pretty serious, but in the late, 89, 90, 91, 92, I knew many people who had to walk away from their homes because their prices also went underwater. So this is not the first recession we've gone through. What has that got to do with trade? Well, trade backfilled that military-industrial complex that went away to a certain degree after the end of the Cold War. That's how important it is to our economy.